Hello and welcome back to Fallout 76. Today we are going to have a look at Thorn Armor. Now for those that don't know, Thorn Armor is a variant of Scout Armor. Thorn Armor gives you a set bonus where melee targets and melee attackers will suffer bleed damage. It also has a set bonus of harder to detect while sneaking. I always stumble over that. Now the set bonuses apply when you have a torso and 2 legs and 2 arms equipped. It also has a scout mask, but that is not part of the set bonus. It doesn't matter whether you have that equipped or not. It has no effect. Now, rolling Thorn Armor requires a combination of legendary modules and vault steel, along with other materials. When you craft a piece, it always comes out as a 3-star item. They cannot be traded and they cannot be re-rolled. So if you don't like the effects that you get, you have to craft another piece. Now, the plans for Thorn Armor can be purchased from Regs in Vault 79, and sometimes Minerva. Actually, as I'm recording this, Minerva has a big sale upcoming, so I believe she'll have those plans at a 25% discount. The normal price is 1,500 gold for the torso and 750 for each of the limbs. And just like other Scout Armor variants, mods cannot be crafted or learned. You have to buy the box mods from the White Spring Bunker. And this character is not normally a melee character. This is just one that actually knows the plans. I have another melee character that's grinding the gold, and it turns out I actually don't know if Thorn Armor's any good. I've never tried it before, so I figured before I spent the gold on that other character, I would test them on this. So I've just rolled 5 pieces. Nothing is particularly good, actually. I would probably throw all of these away normally. But it's good enough to test, because really what I want to know about is the bleed damage that you get on melee attackers and melee targets. All right, let's start with a soft target to start with. Okay, this one's melee. Let's see what he does. He's attacking me. What does his health look like? So he hits me. Oh, wow. That is, okay. That's some serious poison damage. Now, granted, Scorched are not the toughest enemies, so if I punch him, my punches are not going to do much in the... Okay. So my punch took a bit, and that took the rest. Let's see what we get here. Okay, so punch him, and... Okay, so against low-level soft targets, okay, he's melee. So he hits me and his health is just melting. Wow, okay. So, wow, okay, so for low-level targets that don't have a lot of armor, this seems to work pretty well. Now, treasure hunters, yeah. All right, so we got another melee attacker, yep. So, yeah, I think we get the idea with, okay, wow. So that treasure hunter, I think I punched it once, maybe twice, and eventually it just melted and it was legendary. So, wow. All right. I think we need to try against some tougher enemies. But so far, I'm impressed. Let's see what we do against enemies that have higher resistances, more health. Let's see. So we've got a level... Okay, he's just level 50. So if I punch him... Wow. Okay, so level 50 super mutant. The hound is... Okay, so he bit me. That should count as a melee attack, I think. And, okay, so he dies. Alright, so let's see what some... I may have to actually equip a weapon, though. So these are level 60. They're both level 60. Okay, if I punch him and punch him... Does it do... Okay. So it took a little bit. I mean, my punches don't do anything at all. So they're still losing health. Okay, so if I punch him again, punch him. Now the trick is not dying here. Let's punch this dog. Maybe. There we go. Okay, so those two in the middle died, it looked like. It does seem to be a little bit fiddly, though. I mean, this... Oh, he's level 100, that's why. Okay. But he should be... He should have been taking damage. Now, that fire effect was from my armor. But yeah, his damage is slowly going away. Big difference between level 100, though, and level 50. Okay, so now I'm going to take out a knife here. See what we do. Hitting them a little bit. So the level 60, it definitely takes a bit. Okay, this guy's... Okay, actually, so one hit from the knife actually took quite a bit of damage. I believe one thing that's changed, because Thorn Armor, I believe, and I never tried this before, so I don't know, but I'm pretty sure that Thorn Armor used to be able to stack the bleed damage, and so you could hit something repeatedly and really pile out that damage, and it doesn't seem to be working like that anymore. It seems like now you hit the enemy, and you kind of have to wait for the first bit of damage to kind of run its course. And then, now that should be enough to finish him off, I think. Yeah, he's dead. So, but I think you have to wait for it to run its course before, yeah, so his health bar is not, so now I can hit him once, and the knife is enough to take him off. So he's at full health, level 60, hit him once. No, I didn't even hit him. Now, one thing I have noticed, and it may be a small sample size, but it seemed like if an enemy bashes me with a gun, it doesn't count as a melee attack. When I was testing this, that's what I saw. Okay, so we've got, okay, so his health is, this should be enough to finish him off, I think. Maybe. The bleed damage takes his toll, and he dies. Okay, so this is definitely, so with low-level enemies, you don't even need a weapon, it looks like. But once they start scaling up, it's basically armor that's an assist. Which, still, I mean, it's not an insignificant amount of damage. But they happen, okay, he's level 60. And what is he? Level 75, okay. So give them a couple of hits. Obviously, you wouldn't really fight this way. This is not, number one, you'd probably use a stronger weapon than a vampire's. This is just a vampire's combat knife. So one more hit and he should be enough, or that should be enough for him to lose the rest of his health, I think. Yep, so he's dead. Level 75 will take at least one more hit. What's his health looking like? Yeah, is it still going down? Yep, there we go. So even still, yeah, running through a crowd of enemies, if you're just swinging and hitting all kinds of stuff, yeah, it seems like it's, this is definitely beneficial. I see this as, wow. Okay. One hit on a level 50 super mutant is enough to, finish him off. So far, I've only tested this on, super mutants and scorched, and humans too. Humans work about the same. It's basically the same. What you see on humans, or what you saw on scorched, you'll see on humans. So no reason for me to show you that, but I have not tested on robots. So I have no idea what this, I mean, it wouldn't make any sense for robots to have bleed damage, but, okay, wow. Let's see. Is his health, if I can get a beat on his health, I can't see his health bar. It seems like it does a little bit. But, yeah, he's pretty tanky, so... yeah. It's not going to help much. With a big armored enemy like this, your best bet is probably just to take... yeah, not this weapon. To take an actual... okay. To take an actual weapon that'll do a decent amount of damage, because the bleed damage on something like this isn't much. Let's see what it looks like on regular enemy, or on regular robots. We got a protector on here. What is he? Level 60. So I hit him once, and it did a decent... Okay, wow. So it dropped... Is that going to take all of his health, or most of... Oh, it took all of his health. Okay, so a level 60 protector on. So that should be enough for him. Gutsy, level 75, and they're tankier. So... Okay, so it didn't finish off. Okay, wait. It did. It's just taking its time. Nope. Alright. Now he's dead. The Eyebot should be enough. So the Gutsy with the knife and the bleed damage took about half his health. Definitely for testing this, a lot of stim packs is something you want to carry. Alright, that seems to be that. Okay, so that finished him off. Okay, so robots are a little bit... I mean, they're more armored anyway, so they're going to take... I mean, just with the most weapons, it's going to take more shots to get to a... get to the center of a robot, and okay, so he's level 60. Did I hit him? I did. Okay. Is this one level 60? Let's see what happens. The Protectron should get finished off, I think. Unless I didn't. No, I did hit him. Oh, geez. So almost enough. Alright, so he's dead, and the Gutsy. So the Gutsy's like 2 shots, I think. And of course, if you're using a regular weapon, something that does actually more damage, and also you have a character that's more tuned for melee. This one is not. Okay, so for weak targets, the bleed damage alone is enough to just take out weak targets without any extra help. For kind of tougher enemies, the bleed damage is a helper, but it's not enough to do everything solo. Now let's see what we're going to do against a big target. This is a vampire super sledge is what I'm using. So I get no extra damage from that, but I figure a knife would would make this fight take forever. So let's see if I get a hit on him. And he hits me. So against someone like him, and it could be he has resistance to... Yeah, it doesn't seem to be doing anything against him at all. So if I hit him again... Yeah, his health, maybe. I mean, it might be doing a little bit, but really, if it is, it's not. So let's hit him again. Yeah, the bleed damage doesn't seem to be doing anything at all. He seems to either be immune to it, or he just has so much health that it's not noticeable on the health bar. I mean, even my hits, when I hit him, it's not doing a ton. So I think maybe the bleed damage is doing a teeny tiny bit, but against a big target, I would say, yeah, it's not something you can rely on. Okay, so overall, what I think of this armor is I actually really like it. I think that bleed effect is really cool because there are lots of enemies in this game that aren't, that are on the weaker side, and this will just finish them off. And the stronger enemies, it'll actually give you little bit of extra free damage. Obviously, you have to be a melee character for that to do anything for you. Obviously the downside is can't trade it, can't re-roll it. It's not the strongest armor in the game. It's scout armor. So there are lots of armors. Well, there are a few armors that are stronger. So it's not going to give you the most defense. But keep in mind that the effects that I have are not that great. So if you had a set of this that actually had some good effects, maybe some Overeaters pieces, something like that, or Vanguard pieces even to bring your resistance numbers up, that would make it a lot better. But overall, yeah, I actually think for a melee character, this is actually worth a shot for sure. I'm definitely going to put this on my melee character. I think it'll be very helpful. Hopefully you found this video very helpful. If so, hit one of the buttons down below, and I hope you'll join me in the next one. Thank you very much.